I'm so excited about today because I'm gonna walk you through how I declutter and reorganize my bedroom closet, which has been something very long in the making. I bought the gray baskets when we first did the redo of our closet, when I was getting rid of our dresser, and I wanted a nice place to put our clothes that we don't hang up. But the baskets that I bought, I was never completely happy with. I've lived with them for a while, but I was never totally satisfied with the color, with the quality of the baskets. Probably about a month ago, I took my daughter just to do a survey of the baskets that I'd really been thinking about at Target. And so I found exactly what I wanted, but then you know how you get like that waiver? I'm like, I guess I don't need to have it. I don't have to have it. So then I put them all back, but I had it in mind. So I became a part of like the list in the future I'd like to have. So recently, we all know it was Mother's Day. Here in America, we celebrate Mother's Day. And so my sweet, adorable child told my husband she knew exactly what I really wanted. And she took my husband to the store and they bought the baskets. And now I'm gonna show you how I'm going to declutter, reorganize, and put all of these baskets back together. So use this as inspiration. If you are unsatisfied with the way your closet is looking, if you are unhappy, then this is the time and this is your call to action to get up and start decluttering your clothes and thinking about how you can reconfigure your bedroom closet as well to be more welcoming and friendly to yourself when you wake up in the morning. I'm going to start by taking all of the clothes out and dumping them on the bed behind me, which is something I recommend for you to do as well. And then I'm going to just go through, quickly touch everything that I have and my husband has, but I'm not going to actually be decluttering any of his clothes without his permission. So when he gets home, he can look through the bag that I have. But on that note, let's get up, let's get our trash bag, and let's get to decluttering our clothes. All right, so let's start with my clothes. So what I like to do is I will hold an object of clothing and I will think about a couple of different things. So when I'm holding this clothing, I think about the last time I wore it. I think, was it comfortable? Was it something I enjoyed wearing? Did I feel confident in it? And do I have other things that match this outfit? So all of those are great questions to ask yourself about, is this something that you need to keep? So something else that I learned from the book Essentialism was that you need to decide if this is something that is a definite yes in your head when you're looking at it, or is it something that's a maybe or I'm not sure. I want you to only be keeping and then having to reorganize the things that are a definite yes. So these shorts I've gotten for this summer. I really enjoy them. They are comfortable. They're great for working out. They're a part of my workout collection that I have for my capsule wardrobe. And so yes, these are a definite yes. I enjoy wearing them. I can answer all of those questions with a definite yes. So as you are going through your clothes, I will show you, I like to fold my clothes a certain way when I'm putting them away. And it's kind of Marie Kondo's way of folding, but probably not exactly the same. But what I like to do with shorts, because I am using a basket, but also this will work for a drawer, is with shorts, I kind of roll them twice. Now it depends on how long your shorts are, obviously. If you are wearing things that are a lot longer, like these pair of capris, what I will do first is these longer capris, I will fold in half, like that. And then I'm gonna do the three. One fold down, try to straighten it out a little bit, and then one more fold to collapse it. That way, when you do stack it in your drawers or in your baskets, you can easily see the top seam of what this object is. So I know if I want to wear that today, I can see it easily, but also it's just super compact and kind of stands up straight on its own, which is very helpful. Something that I really am excited about with this new closet declutter and organization and my new baskets is just that these baskets that my husband and daughter got me are earth tones. So they align a lot more with the colors that I'm going through in this particular room, which I'm very excited about. So anything I'm not sure about, I'm gonna go ahead and lay in a different pile somewhere out of the way, and things that are a definite yes that I'm going through and touching, I'm gonna fold right away and put them in a different pile. So decluttering doesn't need to take you all day. If you have a lot more clothes than I do, then go ahead and just go through maybe 1 or 2 drawers or 1 or 2 baskets per day. Don't overwhelm yourself. You don't need to take everything out, but what you can do is empty out that drawer, put it on your bed, and ask yourself those important questions. When is the last time I wore it? Did I enjoy wearing it? Did I feel confident wearing it? And if you can't easily answer those questions, then either declutter it right away if it's not a heck yeah, or you can go ahead and put it in a maybe pile if you're really unsure. All right, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab the basket that I'm gonna be using for my bottoms that I do not hang up, and also 1 or 2 t-shirts that I end up not hanging up in my closet, and I'm gonna put them in this one basket. Now, obviously, I have been a minimalist for a while, but my husband is not a minimalist. So he has more baskets than I do, which I find hilarious because it was always very much the opposite. My husband is not a big clothing person anyway, so I luck out with that, but he now has more than I do, which I just think is so ironic and funny, but also awesome that I've really been able to declutter and figure out what I really like. All right, so as you can see, I am stacking these up like this, so it is very easy to see. Excuse me. All right, so something I love about these baskets that I got at Target are that you can easily see everything, but they are a little bit taller than the other ones I had. So from the outset, you can't see absolutely everything. Sticking out of the top, you can hide it a little bit better. The other reason that I love folding things like this is that it is so easy to see everything from the top, so you're not pulling out 4 or 5 different items, trying to figure out the one thing that you are looking for. You can easily see it in the basket. So even if you use drawers and you have a dresser, this is a great way of folding your clothes to stop having to go back and refold the clothes that you don't want anymore and having to put those away again. So for my undergarments, I actually got these 2 baskets from Target as well that are woven. I really love the colors. They're gonna go great with the rest of the stuff in my bedroom. And so in here, it's just one big basket. And I haven't decided whether I want to get smaller little baskets to go inside yet to separate everything out, or whether I just don't really care because I don't have that much stuff to put in here. So I'm kind of wavering, but I'm gonna live with it for a little while, which is something that I 100% recommend doing if you are unsure about something when it comes to decluttering it or organizational things that you're thinking about buying. I was somebody who always raced out to buy the next organizational product that the Container Store had. And what I found is that I had so much excess. By the time that I was decluttering stuff, I had so many baskets that I ended up just giving away because I never used them. I just thought they were going to be a good idea, but they weren't. So instead of running out and buying a bunch of organizational baskets, I want you to use what you have first. But if it isn't working, then really think about what you actually want, what would actually work in that space, and give yourself the time. Like I said, I have been living with the old baskets for years and just trying to make it work until I could really think about how I wanted to reassess this bedroom. All right, so I'm just putting in the last little bit of stuff that I am keeping for this bedroom. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and put my stuff to the side and go through my husband's clothes. So when I'm going through my husband's belongings, like I am right now, obviously we've done this for years now, and what has worked for us as a couple in particular is that he does not enjoy decluttering, and also on top of that, he just doesn't have time. He works outside of the home all of the time and works pretty late hours with a job that he absolutely loves, but when it comes to decluttering, it's just an extra thing to put on his plate when he wants to come home and de-stress. So decluttering is not high on his list when he wants to come home. So what I do is that I will go through his stuff and I will pick out the things that are just not working. Or I recently did a whole video about how I turned all of our hangers around. And so we have both been noticing the things that he's not wearing because he has not turned those hangers around. So when it comes to our way of decluttering, I will take those things out, I will put them in a bag, and I will put them to the side until he's ready to go through them. But it is a lot less for him to have to deal with and declutter. And it gives him a good idea of, oh yeah, I guess I haven't been wearing this, and somebody else has noticed it as well, and we can kind of discuss those things. So obviously that's not gonna work for every relationship, but if you're having a hard time getting your significant other to want to go through things and declutter with you, it might just be that that is not their thing, not something that they are going to enjoy doing with you. And so you can discuss different ways that maybe you can help each other find balance. All right, so these shorts I've noticed he hasn't worn in a while, so I'm gonna put those with the things that I am thinking about decluttering as well. And then, like I said, with folding his pants as well, if they are long pants, I fold them in half, and then I'm gonna go ahead and fold them once in and once more over, so that I do have kind of this little taco, the little taco that stands up straight. So with my husband's pants, we have decided that he really likes these golf kind of pants to wear to work, which these I think you can find on Amazon and at Target. They are great. They're kind of like just golf material, so they don't wrinkle very much at all, and they're easy to wipe off. So for somebody who is always on the go, we have really enjoyed these kind of pants. If I see a link for them, I will link them down below. But when it comes to shorts, his are longer shorts, but not as long as my capris. So instead of folding them in half, I will just go ahead and fold them once in the middle and then once more. So it's kind of like a little taco. All right, so I'm just separating out shorts and long pants. While you are doing this, try to make sure that the top of the taco, the part that's not folded, is all going the same direction. So you want the part that is the flat side up on all of them, so you don't have to go through and take everything out again and re-put the top of the taco back up. So most of these pants I know that he wears very often, so I'm not worrying about separating them out. I do like to fold down the zipper first, especially on shorts. I feel like it gives the middle of the taco a little more stability, but that's definitely just a preference. All right, I hope you don't hear the washing machine down below is going crazy. It likes to walk itself out of the room sometimes, so if you can hear that, that's what it is. But now I'm gonna just quickly put the bottoms that he has away in one of the white baskets that I got, and then I'm going to go through his shirts real quick, pick out anything that is old or super worn, or I haven't seen him wear it in a while, and let him decide on that later. But let's go. Let's get started. If you like learning about decluttering and minimizing your life, living a simpler life, then this community is for you. And I want you to hit that subscribe button down below. All right, so I just finished up folding and putting away his t-shirts into his 2 t-shirt bins. And now I'm just going to use this basket that I got for his undergarments as well, and go ahead and throw them in here. And then we're going to start putting everything back in, and I'm going to show you how it looks and why I did it this way. So let's go ahead and throw all of his undergarments in and go into my closet, and let's check it out. All right, so the last little thing I'm doing is going through some of my jewelry, and my daughter also got me this adorable little basket which matches the other ones, and I'm gonna go ahead and just lay out my jewelry right on top. All right, friends, so I would say this is a huge improvement. I think overall the colors go a lot better with my color scheme in my room. You can't see as much inside of the baskets. They're a little bit taller than the gray ones that I had. And so it just hides those colorful clothing a little bit more. And I feel like it just looks a little more seamless. So let me know in the comments below what you think as well. But I really personally like it. And like I said, if you're looking at redoing your closet, changing a few things up, take your time, really process and look in a few different stores, a couple different places, put things in your basket and take the time to really think about what size do you need and what is your main issue that you are dealing with. For me, I just felt like I didn't like the color gray that was in here. I felt like it was very contrasting. And I didn't like that they weren't quite deep enough to hide the clothes as much as I wanted. I want to be able to see in, but I don't want to see everything when I'm sitting on my bed. So I really like it, and I hope you guys do too. If you like learning about decluttering and minimizing, this could be a very helpful channel for you. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys again very soon.